So, I turned 25 last week, a quarter of a century. I can finally say that I'm now in my mid-20s, which is so crazy to say, and I'm still trying to get adjusted to it. I knew that I wanted this year's celebration to be a little bit more special, and I really wanted to document this milestone in my life. And this is how I spent it. First off, I wanted to spend some time with my family. I was extremely lucky to be able to get the entire week of my birthday off, so I made a little trek home to spend it with my parents. Hello. Say hello. Hello.
Hello.
我哋今日去做乜嘢？
Outlet。
去 Outlet。今日帶啲小朋友去 Woodbury。媽咪唔想喺視頻係嘛？
No
媽咪唔想買嘢，所以佢唔出現。
今日邊個唔喺 vlog 上邊？今日冇得買嘢。
係咯，幾好啊！個女話帶我哋 Outlet， 一人有1萬蚊 credit 買嘢。
我有咁樣講嘅咩？
即係我加上去噶嘛。
1萬蚊就冇。
你幾百蚊想買阿爸上你個 video。
係啊。
起碼都成萬銀啦，加上你阿媽咁靚女，就傻㗎你攞1萬蚊美金出嚟懟佢出嚟㗎啦。
1萬蚊上唔上我 vlog 咁啊？
我9000得㗎啦，算啦，
9000蚊
我俾個 discount 你。OK， 開車。
Let's go. Growing up, my parents would drive me and my sisters to the outlet and give us a budget to buy clothes. Now that I'm older, I wanted to reverse the role, so I gave them a budget and took them shopping. A couple $100s may seem like a lot in the moment, but pales in comparison to the amount of not only money, but love and care that they put into raising us. They drove me down to the city after my week off and got to see my new place. Although I'm more worried about them these days, they always worry about me, so I really wanted to show them that I was doing okay. Not impressed. 你覺得我新地方點樣啊？
幾好啊！
係咩？
執乾淨咪好咯。夠住㗎啦呢個人。養咗10隻狗。
養10隻貓咪。Afterwards, I took them out to dinner at one of my favorite restaurants in the East Village. Although we live relatively close to the city, this was their first time in years dining in Manhattan. They have worked so hard all of their lives to give me and my sisters a comfortable upbringing that they never really stopped to have a nice meal just for themselves.講下你而家生個女25歲點樣個心情呢？
我老啦，我覺得我老啦。
你仲好後生咁啊？邊度老啊？
老啦，我老啦，
我老啦。
啱唔老。
講下個女而家25歲有咩心情呢？
我而家想再生多個。
As I grow older, I find that time with my parents are precious yet scarce. Moments like these will increasingly become more rare and harder to come by, and I want to cherish every opportunity that I get. Next up, I wanted to celebrate with my friends. Every year, I love using my birthday as an excuse to get everyone that I love in one room. But this year, I really wanted to make it an unforgettable night, not only for me, but for them as well. Good morning. Today is, what day is it today?
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. Right now we're driving to get dim sum with my parents. So after dim sum with my parents, we're gonna head over to the venue and set things up for the party tonight. We're also gonna go pick up some catering. We ordered kimbap and egg tarts, and then we just have like small snacks for the guests. So exciting day. Not gonna lie, I was pretty stressed the whole week leading up to the party. Usually I just ask my friends to meet at dinner or at a bar, but this year I really wanted to go all out and host my birthday at a private event space. Extra, I know. Oh my god. Okay, go for it.
What will we be serving tonight?
Moscow jewels and tequila sunrise.
What? We have a sign here, then we have duo on this corner. Working hard. Look at all that lime.
On the menu, limes.
Yes. So many shots. Maybe we should just like throw out the lime so that she can't make us take shots without limes, right? Wow. Do you work out, Julia?
Yes, I
Damn!
I'm gonna arm wrestle everyone today.
Yeah, I'm gonna arm wrestle everyone.
Definitely Michelle.
Okay, let's head out.
There were big things like setup and logistics that needed to be sorted out, but also just little things like how many bottles of orange juice do we buy? Listen, event planning is no joke. However, I was so lucky to have two amazing sisters who helped me throughout the planning process and friends who helped me set up and clean up as well. Which is to do all these things and hand it in to me. And then we have our demo goodie bag that all guests will have. It says hangovers only last a day, memories last forever. And it comes with a Poland Springs, an Advil packet, and a LiquidIV. And then we have guests. And then here we have our little picture-taking area, and these are champagne glasses, and my friends got me some flowers, so sweet. And then we have the birthday cake, which I got from Martha's. It's pretty big. And then here we have more guests in the bar. I'll show y'all the bar. I'll go making drinks. Say hello.
Hey, did you force me to do this?
Do what?
The bartending.
Oh, you asked to do it.
I know.
I told her to blink twice if she needs help.
Gianna, do you need help?
Volunteer?
Did you actually volunteer?
I actually did.
All right.
Julia is not forcing me.
We have some snacks here, chips. We got some kimbap locally, and I think just like spam. And then we got some egg tarts from Saipan Bakery in Flushing. And then that's about it. This is the back room where people can kind of chill.
So casually keep diving into concrete.
Year and year again, I'm reminded of how I've somehow managed to surround myself with the best people on earth. They've been here with me through all the good, the bad, the pretty, the ugly, and the occasional crazy, and I will forever be here for them too.
Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting
Next on the list, I spent some time with myself. Leading up to every birthday, I tend to get quite introspective. So when I have a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, I tend to turn towards journaling. My eyebrow. All right, where do I start with this video? So leading up to my birthday, I have been journaling quite a lot, and I've been going through something. I've been going through my quarter life crisis. I feel like I think this is it. And journaling definitely does help, just brain dumping all of my feelings, all of my worries into this book. And I don't know why 25 is such a big deal, or why that number holds so much weight on, you know, how you think about your life, how you think about yourself. But it just does. Like, it marks a quarter of a century. That is why people call it a quarter life crisis. I think 25 is such an impactful age because it really is kind of like a reality check for you. And it's kind of like, is your life on track? I feel like life has been pretty structured up until now, pretty straightforward. I mean, growing up, you know, you just follow whatever your parents tell you to. In high school, you shoot for college, and then in college, you shoot to get internships, do well, and get a full-time job. And then post-grad, you start your life, you start making some money. And then now it just feels like all of those things have been accomplished, and I'm kind of lost as to where to go next, what the next step is, what direction to move towards. Right when the pandemic started, I literally just turned 23. I felt like the world was my oyster. I came out of college with my dream job at my dream company. I was like, I'm gonna freaking run New York City. And then shit hit the fan, obviously, for everyone in the world. And now I'm coming out of the pandemic and I'm 25 and I don't really know what I want to do with my life. And half of my journaling encompasses just me wondering if I can actually feel this way, because sometimes I feel super ungrateful to even think that I'm going through a quarter life crisis. I have a job that I love. I'm able to afford to live by myself. I'm able to put food on the table and also send some money home to support my parents. And I have amazing people around me, super supportive friends and family. And it just feels kind of weird to say that I'm going through a quarter life crisis, but that's just kind of how I'm feeling. I kind of don't really know where to go next from here because everything just seems great. And if you know me, I'm just always very passionate, very driven, and I'm always working towards a goal. So for everything to be great right now, not gonna lie, I mean, I am appreciative, but I'm also feeling very complacent. And when I feel complacent, it feels like I'm just stagnant and I'm kind of stuck here. And I am someone who always has a 5-year plan. Every year or so, I would redraft like what my 5-year plan is. Don't get me wrong, like, you should definitely be flexible and you should be open to changes. Like, things don't always go as planned. You know, you can't follow your roadmap 100%, but having a good ballpark or idea of where you want to be will really help guide you to, you know, accomplish those things. And I mean, I still have a 5-year plan right now. Literally last month, I mapped out a decision tree of 3 different paths that I can take and like how they would trickle out to be. And I shared it with my friends and they're like, you're crazy. But it just really helped me think through like what paths I can be taking moving forward. But even with that decision tree, I'm kind of lost as to like, I have point A and point B, but I just don't really know how to get there. And I think that's what I'm struggling with the most. I also think that society depicts us to be at a certain place at 25, and that's also why there's so much pressure on this age. And if you don't accomplish XYZ at this age, you're never gonna get all those things done by when you hit 30, which is another big concept, which is like, you gotta do everything before you turn 30. Like, Oh, man, now I'm getting scared of turning 30, but I just turned 25. As you can tell, I'm a very anxious person when it comes to my future. I am an overthinker, and I don't know, these things like kind of stress me out. So there is no solution. I think at this point I'm just trying to share with y'all how I'm feeling these days, what's been going through in my head, because I don't think I've ever shared that side of me here on YouTube. I think a lot of people just see, you know, me being productive, me doing all these things, being a data scientist, working on the nonprofit, living my life in New York City, apartment hunting, but there are a lot of times where I'm just deep in the trenches of my own thoughts, and I'm really not sure what tomorrow will bring. And you know, some people will say that that's the beauty of life, and I think it is. Life wouldn't be fun if you knew the answers to everything, right? So, I mean, I guess I'll take every day as it comes, and you know, I don't expect all of these questions or problems to go away overnight. I think 25 will be a really interesting year, and when I look back to it, I think 25 will be a really impactful year too for just my life. And I'm excited to see how, you know, everything will unfold. Lastly, I wanted to celebrate with you all, my YouTube fam. And I don't know, YouTube has been such a growing space for me in 2021. I couldn't have imagined it to grow to the state where it is right now. Not too long ago, we hit 25,000 subscribers on this channel. And as I'm filming, I think we're a little over 30,000. And yeah, I think 25 is just like this reoccurring number. Maybe it's a lucky number for me this year, and I'm just really thankful for each and every single one of you. And to show you a small token of my gratitude, I wanted to host a small giveaway. So for this giveaway, I will be giving one winner a $100 gift card to either Mejuri, which is a fine jewelry brand, or Amazon. I want it to be inclusive of everyone, and yeah, so one winner will get to pick whichever one they want. To enter this giveaway, there are 3 things that you need to do. The first one is to give this video a thumbs up. The second one is to leave a comment down below and tell me how you typically like to celebrate your birthdays. And lastly, follow me on Instagram. My handle is JULIA.FEI. I will be contacting the winner in 2 weeks' time. So that is it for the video today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you once again for watching my content, for supporting my channel. I cannot express how grateful I am to each and every single one of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.